Jay has an accidental death and dismemberment policy with a principal sum of $50,000. While trimming the hedges, Jay cuts off one of his fingers. What is the maximum Jay will receive from his policy? $0, $100,000, $25,000, $50,000. The correct answer is $25,000. Most accidental death and dismemberment policies state that the full face amount or principal sum will be paid for accidental loss of life or accidental loss of both arms, eyes, or legs. Some accidental death and dismemberment policies also allow for a partial payment or capital sum for the accidental loss of one arm, one leg, or eyesight in one eye. The capital sum is typically half of the principal sum or face value of the policy. An insurance company would most likely pay benefits under an accidental death and dismemberment policy for which of the following losses? Loss of life due to a heart attack, loss of eyesight due to an accidental injury, loss of the spleen due to an accidental injury, partial paralysis due to a stroke. The correct answer is loss of eyesight due to an accidental injury. An accidental death and dismemberment policy is designed to cover accidental loss of life or accidental loss of arms, legs, or eyesight. If the injury is not due to an accident or one of the covered body parts, it will not be covered in an accidental death and dismemberment policy. Illnesses, though typically not intentional, are not considered accidents. B has a $100,000 accidental death and dismemberment policy that pays triple indemnity for common carrier death. If B is killed from an accident on a commercial flight, what will the policy pay B's beneficiary? $100,000, $200,000, $300,000, $400,000. The correct answer is $300,000. Indemnities may have a multiplier for specific situations, such as a triple indemnity for common carriers or a double indemnity for auto accidents. In these situations, the benefit or face amount of the policy would double if the accident was an auto accident or triple if it was a common carrier accident like a commercial flight. Which of the following statements best describes how a policy that uses the accidental bodily injury definition of an accident differs from one that uses the accidental means definition? Double indemnity, benefits are taxable, more restrictive, less restrictive. The correct answer is less restrictive. Policies that base their benefit payments on accidental means require that both the cause and the result of an accident must be unintentional. Policies that use the less restrictive accidental results or accidental bodily injury definition stipulate that only the injury resulting from an accident must be unintentional. If Ted, the insured, under an AD&D policy, intentionally jumps from the roof of his house after fixing his antenna instead of climbing down the ladder, and so severely injures his leg that it must be amputated, he would be paid the appropriate percentage of the capital sum only if his policy used the results definition. If his policy used the means definition, no benefit would be payable because Ted intentionally performed the action, for example, the jump, that resulted in the injury. With disability income insurance, an insurance company may limit the monthly benefit amount a prospective policyholder may obtain because of the insured's monthly expenditures at the time of disability, gross income at the time of purchase, gross income at the time of disability, occupation at the time of purchase. The correct answer is gross income at the time of purchase. Disability income insurance is designed to replace a portion of your lost income. This prevents you from collecting disability income when it is not medically necessary. For example, if you are a teacher making $3,000 a month, the maximum amount of disability you could collect is $3,000 a month. Which of the following is the most important factor when deciding how much disability income coverage an applicant should purchase? Applicant's occupation, applicant's monthly income, applicant's health, applicant's previous disabilities. The correct answer is applicant's monthly income. You will never be able to receive a benefit higher than the benefit amount of the policy, and a partial disability will usually result in only part of the benefit being paid. For example, if your monthly income is $5,000 a month, the maximum amount you could collect from any disability policy would be $5,000 a month. An individual disability income insurance applicant may be required to submit all of the following information except medical history, gross income, occupation, spouse's occupation. The correct answer is spouse's occupation. A disability income policy is based off of your medical history, income, and occupation. As a disability income policy is designed to replace your lost income, your spouse's income would not be a factor. M becomes disabled and is unable to work for 6 months. M dies soon after from complications arising from this disability. M has a disability income policy that pays $2,000 a month. Which of the following statements best describes what is owed to her estate? $2,000, a lump sum of 6 times the monthly benefit, nothing, earned but unpaid benefits. The correct answer is earned but unpaid benefits. An insurance company must pay out any benefits earned. If you were to die while a claim was pending or prior to receiving your full benefit, the insurance company would be required to pay any outstanding benefits to your estate. Disability policies do not normally pay for disabilities arising from which of the following? Accidents, war, negligence, sickness. The correct answer is war. All life, accident, and health policies will exclude claims occurring from war. The U.S. government is responsible for paying any war-related claims. B is a teacher who was injured in a car accident and cannot work. She is now receiving monthly benefits as a result of this accident. Which type of policy does B have? Major medical, blanket, disability income, indemnity. The correct answer is disability income. Disability income provides you with income if you become disabled. For example, if you were injured in a car accident and cannot work, disability income insurance would pay your income while you are recovering from your disability. Which of these statements concerning an individual disability income policy is true? Premiums are normally tax-deductible. Age of the insured determines the amount of the benefits. Normally includes an elimination period. Benefits are normally taxable. The correct answer is normally includes an elimination period. The elimination period is referred to as the deductible in a disability policy and states the period of a claim which is not covered. For example, if you have a disability policy with a 30-day elimination period and were disabled for 4 months, the policy would pay a benefit for 3 months. The first month is the elimination period. J has a disability income policy that does not provide benefits for losses occurring as the result of his employment. What kind of coverage is this? Limited coverage, workers' compensation coverage, occupational coverage, non-occupational coverage. The correct answer is non-occupational coverage. Non-occupational disability coverage is designed for employees who suffer non-work-related disabilities, since work-related disabilities are covered by workers' compensation. P received disability income benefits for 3 months, then returns to work. She is able to work 1 month before her condition returns, leaving her disabled once again. What would the insurance company most likely regard this second period of disability as? A presumptive disability, an occupational disability, a residual disability, a recurrent disability. The correct answer is a recurrent disability. A recurrent disability is a disability that reoccurs or returns after initially recovering. Recurrent disability provisions allow an insured to restart disability benefits if the disability returns within a stated amount of time. This provides them with disability income without sitting through another elimination period for the same disability. R had received full disability income benefits for 6 months. When he returns to work, he is only able to resume half his normal daily workload. Which provision pays reduced benefits to R while he is not working at full capacity? Residual disability, recurrent disability, presumptive disability, occupational disability. The correct answer is residual disability. A residual disability describes the residual or lingering effects of a disability. It encourages the insured to return to work, knowing that the policy will help cover the difference between what the insured would normally make doing his full job and what he is able to make doing only part of his job due to the residual effects of the disability.